Today we are going to make chaffles, high protein, and 2 different ways. And you guys, Harry lied to me. He did. If you want to know more about what he lied to me about, stay tuned. Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks, and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. How is everybody this morning? How have you guys done through the past week as far as weight loss? Have you been following our challenge? Please leave me a comment below. Did you lose weight? How much? And are you following our challenge this month? This month we are doing the March into Weight Loss Challenge, and today is a 16-hour fast day or 8-hour eating window. Refuel your body today. Eat the higher end of your macros, eat clean whole keto foods today, and move your body. So what that means is, for those of you who are brand new, from the last meal you ate last night, the last bite of food you took, till the next time you break your fast, which would be this morning, it is a total of 16 hours. Then you have an 8-hour window in which to put in your food for the day. Now you can have one huge big feast meal. You can have 2 meals. You can have 3 meals. You can have 3 meals and a snack, as long as you stay within that 8-hour eating window. What do I mean by a refuel day? We've been doing some lean meat days. We've been doing fasting days. And so this is the day to add just 100 to 200 more calories, eating richer foods so that you can refuel your body and start for the next week. That's what that means. So use your macros, use the foods you like the best. If this is what's so great about our protocols, you can be keto, you can be ketovore, you can be carnivore, you can be low carb, you can be PSMF, you could be any of the terms and names that are out there right now on the internet for a low carb diet, and use this protocol with the macros that you choose and the foods you like to eat. Now, we also provide a do's and don'ts list that is like Dr. Westman's page 4. We add a few things because we do fasting, which is something he does not do. We add protein powder because Harry and I believe in eating our protein first. When we first started, we were into the YouTube keto, where you have to eat butter and you have to have fat and you have to keep your protein low. And we have found out what works best for us, for our age, is to eat more protein. As you get older, your body does not process food as well as it does when it's younger. Plus, we need more protein as we get older. Okay? And if you have fat on your body to lose, yes indeed, putting in less fat through your mouth, where your body has to digest and process that through the liver first before it grabs the fuel and energy off your body in the form of fat, is going to happen. So coming from a SAD diet, right? A standard American diet, or a vegan diet like Harry and I. We were vegan, vegetarian. We had to change our bodies up. So eating a higher fat, lower protein was fine for us. For one thing, our body was not used to the level of protein that we needed, because we literally were vegan, no fat, no salt. So adding those things gradually actually worked well for us. We lost weight in the beginning, but there came a point where we quit losing weight. And so we invented the big board, which we're not using anymore. We did do a carnivore diet, and then we did a carnivore elimination diet because we were having issues and we needed to figure out what those were. That was the best way to do that. So there are a lot of different forms, variations, nuances. But the main thing is get your body in a ketogenic state, get it into ketosis so that you can use the energy in the form of fat on your body for fuel. And that's what we're doing. Yes, indeed. I also want to share with new folks, if you do have a stall, if you are working out and you have sore muscles, if you are having a poor night's sleep, if you're in chronic pain and not sleeping well, if you are taking over-the-counter medicine, if you have allergies, if you're on a course of medicine, if you have a cold and flu, this is cold and flu season, any of those things can have a direct effect and temporary hold on releasing the water weight and releasing and utilizing the fat on your body for energy. So I just want to remind folks of that. Now, Harry and I, yesterday, it was a BBBE day, and I was hungry all day yesterday, so you know what? I ate. We also eat intuitively. Somebody said, oh, you only had 800 calories yesterday. You know, if you keep doing that, you're gonna think your body is starving. That's another reason why we keep our body guessing when we refuel. If we eat low, then we go high. Harry and I eat intuitively. I don't sit down and figure out every single minute macro on what I need to eat the day before now. We eat ketogenic foods and then I log them at the end of the day. And it seems to work out about the same calories, doesn't it, Harry?
Mm-hmm.
So another thing that I've seen is people tend to eat the same. Was it 10 or 20 foods that people seem to rotate through? When we saw that on, we've seen that on several things.
It's like 10
different items that they like to rotate through. So if you have, a group of things you like to rotate through, it kind of evens out. That's just us. Anyway, what did I have to eat yesterday?
No, wait a minute. I gotta tell you, I like these shoes much better than the ones you had on yesterday.
Well, thank you, Harry. It's because they're not green.
Yeah.
These are little Sokofis. They're really cute. I love them. They're comfortable.
Yep.
They've got like material and leather, and they've got all kinds of colors in them.
Yeah, I like those.
I like them because they actually zip up, so the tie just stays stationary. And they're super duper comfortable.
Where's the zipper?
Right here.
Oh, I see. It's on the side there.
Yep, it's on the side. Yes, indeed. But I'm going to wear green all next week and wear those lovely green lizard shoes just for you, Harry, just for you.
Oh, okay.
Not.
Yeah.
Anyway, St. Patty's Day is the 17th. I said it was Monday. Yes, I did. And oh my gosh. Harry lied to me.
Gotta bring it up, don't you?
Harry lied to me. Yes, he did. I was so excited. He's telling me I only have, how many more weeks, Harry? How many? What did you say?
2.
How many more days? He said 2 weeks and 13 days. He lied to me. He's wrong. March has 5 weeks in the month. Plus I added a day for my boss.
So that's what screwed me up.
Plus I added a day. So I'm leaving April Fool's Day. Yeah.
That's
I
great.
came over here and I'm going, wait a minute.
Wendy's last day is
3.
April Fool's Day.
1, 2, 3. And April Fool's Day. You guys. Harry lied to me, you guys.
Because that's Friday.
Yes.
Oh.
It's Friday.
Well, see,
Man. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more days of work.
Bummer.
Man. I was getting so excited. I saw 13. I'm like, yes. Yes, indeed. So, anyway, he didn't mean to. He didn't mean to lie to me. But anyway, you guys, I was so disappointed. I came over here. I'm looking at it and I'm going, what? This morning. I'm going like, what? Wait a minute. There's 3 weeks, not 2. And then I started counting the days and I'm like, man. Somebody said, well, I have 3 more weeks to go. And I'm thinking, 3 more weeks. And I look at my calendar and I'm like, oh. But anyway, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 13 days versus 15. I'm leaving. Right there. Yes, indeed.
You put a big red thing in there.
Oh, yeah, I should, huh?
Yeah, you should color it red.
I should color it red.
Say last day.
It's April 1st. Whoop, whoop. Yes, indeed.
Well, you volunteered to stay.
Well,
one more day. So.
And well, it makes sense too because then I'll get an extra paycheck, a whole one, that I can do something with, like buy shoes.
No, you're retired now. No.
Well, no. All my money that I work from, I get a shoe allowance. Yes.
No.
You gave me a shoe allowance for my work money, and that's what I am using, you guys. Yes, I am. It's only fair that I get to do it all the way through with my work money. Yes, it is. It's fair. It's fair. Okay, where was I? Let's go back.
We'll talk.
Let's go back. Let's go back to keto. Let's go. Okay, what did I have to eat yesterday? I had 5 slices of the Jones's liverwurst. I had an ounce of the raw cheddar cheese I sprinkled on top. I had a tablespoon of mustard, and I had 2 ounces of the boar's head pulsa. What I didn't show was 2 ounces of turkey meat. They had Schlotzsky's Deli and there was some turkey meat, and I got a couple slices of that. About 2 ounces, it's the real thin deli sliced turkey.
Yeah, but they soak that stuff in salt.
2 egg life wraps, 8-ounce chuck steak, and you guys, that chuck steak was so good. I wasn't hungry when I first made it, but then I cut little pieces about like this, stabbed it with a fork, and sat with my steak lollipop, is what I called it, eating the steak off my fork, watching YouTube channels last night, and Sally was going crazy. She was such a good girl. She's sitting next to me like, Mom, what are you eating? And then she'd come running in here, and I'd grab another piece, and I'd go in there, I'd sit and I'd chew it. I did that 3 times. So it ended up to be 8 ounces of chuck steak, and it was delicious. Yes, indeed. I had about a half of a scoop of MCT oil powder yesterday, and I had a total of 4 carbs, 107 grams of fat, 107 grams of protein. Wow, it's been doing that lately, 1 to 1. Energy to protein. Total calories, 1,417. Harry had 8 grams of carb, 104 grams of fat, 104 grams of protein. Check that out. 1,433 calories, and I forgot to go up here. He had 3 hot dogs, 2 egg life wraps, 9-ounce chuck steak last night. He had 3 chicken wings at 2 a.m. in the morning, so I'm counting them for yesterday, and 1 tablespoon horseradish mustard, you guys. He was having a heck of a night sleeping, and he was in pain, so he needed something in his stomach, so he ate. He rummaged through the refrigerator and found 3 chicken wings, so I'm counting them because they were after I counted on the board yesterday.
Which screwed up my...
When he said, oh no, I had 3 chicken wings. I was like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah, but you got my fast.
It was 2 a.m. Well, there's nothing you can do about that, honey. There's nothing. But I ate processed meat. Yes, I had pulsa from boar's head. I had the liverwurst. I had the turkey. And I went up. I went up 0.6 of a pound. Yes, I did. And I figured I would, but you know what? When you're hungry, eat protein. Eat protein first. And I had a total protein day. Yes, I did. And I ate later because I was eating my chuck steak on a stick, man. Harry was 176.8. He didn't go up and he didn't go down. Now, are you doing better since you got that CPAP all fixed and everything?
Well, I'll sleep better, but then the following day my nose is all screwed up.
Well, yeah, it is.
Like today, it's crazy. Because I have the kind that goes just in your nose.
Yeah.
They're called pillow.
Pillow noses.
They call them pillows, and they just go in your nostrils. So,
Anyway, you guys, come back in the next segment when we break our fast. It is 12:18, and I'm gonna fix something for breakfast. Okay, you guys, we are making chaffles, and we're making them high-protein chaffles, and we're making them 2 ways. Yes, indeed. So, I have got some pasture eggs, medium eggs, you guys. They're medium, so I'm going to use 4 instead of 3. If you have jumbo or extra large eggs, you can use 3 if you want to, but I'm making 4. And I'm doing the exact same amount of eggs, the exact same type of eggs in both. So I'm going to get my eggs going. And you know what I need to get? A towel. You guys notice I have a counter. I'm so excited I have a counter. We have to decide what to do with the big board, but for now, I have counter. So, I have got a Cuisinart 4 waffle maker. You use the one you have. If you have a Dash mini maker, if you have a regular waffle maker, if you have a Belgian waffle maker, they will all work. I've got it plugged in and it's heating. So I'm going to put 4 eggs in here. You can use duck eggs. You can use whatever type of eggs you have. And it's very forgiving when you make chaffles, the size of the eggs too. I just want to make enough so that Harry and I are full. Because this is how we break our fast. So I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm going to put my eggs away. We got these pasture-raised eggs at the American discount store for $1.99 a carton. They're medium eggs, and we got them for $1.99. What a great, great thing to get. Now, in this blue bowl, I'm going to make my version that I make all the time that's made with keto chow. In this bowl, I'm going to make it with collagen instead. So let's get started with this. I have in this bowl, I am doing my cream cheese, 2 ounces of cream cheese, because I like my waffles to be more waffle-like in texture. I don't want them crispy, chewy. I want them more like a waffle. So I've got that in here. I have got apple pie spice, which I'm going to add the same amount into both. I have my great little Dash scoop. Isn't that cute? Thank you so much for the gift. I've got my Dash scoop, and I'm just going to put a dash of apple pie spice into both. And I am going to add English toffee better stevia. I'm going to add 8 drops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 into both. And this is a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of apple pie from Grimberry Farms, and Rich has given us a code. It's for 5% discount. Just type in Gremlin at checkout. Thank you, Rich. I'm going to put in 1/2 of a teaspoon so we can get that apple pie flavor. I am not adding any of the Grimberry Farms to this because I am using apple pie keto chow flavor instead. I'm trying to keep it the same on the, back-to-back flavor scope for everyone. And then I am putting in 1 scoop of keto collagen. You can use collagen, you can use the protein powder of your choice. You can either use vanilla or unflavored, and I am using unflavored in here. Yes, I realize collagen is not a complete protein. It depends on who you talk to. I'm just getting more of the good stuff in there and trying to make it same. Now what I'm doing is I'm just whisking it, and then I'm going to start adding in milk product of my choice. And I like the dairy-free, organic, unsweetened coconut milk by So Delicious. So I'm going to put in about 1/4 cup into here. And you know what? I need another whisk. I don't want this one to lump up here. So let's get this one going here. You may not need to add as much or any milk product in, depending on your protein that you use to make your chaffles with, because each one's a little bit of a different, and Keto Chow has fiber in it. It's thicker. And I'm going to use another 1/4 cup. If you look at the other one, it doesn't need any. Doesn't need any at all. Man, does that smell like apple?
Yep.
Oh man, that smells good. And this is why I like Keto Chow. It's got a batter, like texture of waffles in it. This is a little bit more runny. Now,
See the two together here.
and you get
Quite a
more.
difference.
You get more in the Keto Chow, but
Yeah.
you can make it without Keto Chow. Some countries you can't get Keto Chow. If you can't get Keto Chow, you don't want Keto Chow. I am going to use 1/4 cup because I used 1/4 cup of my Philly cream cheese in, and I'm just putting it in there. To make my waffles with. They're both good, both recipes work. Okay, but I just wanted to share with you guys 2 ways to make it. I think I need a little bit more milk. This one's empty. So I am using a total of 3/4 cup of Keto Chow in the Keto Chow version, excuse me. 3/4 cup total in the batter with the apple.
Smells great.
I know, all this apple, it smells delicious, doesn't it? There, that's what I want to see. Let me see. My waffle maker is ready. And I'm going to make the non-Keto Chow version first. And so you know, you can mix your cheeses. You don't have to use Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use your favorite white cheese, such as, I'm using raw cheddar because that's what I have. Mozzarella is the most normal type to use. So you just get your spoon and you just your mixture in. Some people like to hold their cheese out and put it on the bottom and on the top to get a crispier waffle. I like my waffles more, I want to say bread-like consistency, because I want them to be more the texture of real waffles. So that made four nice waffles, and we're just going to let that cook. I'm going to rinse this one off and put some water in it, and then we'll come back and we'll do the Keto Chow, and then we'll do a taste test. Yes, we will. So we'll come back when we have our first set of chaffles. I think our first batch made with collagen and the raw cheddar cheese that I had is ready. So let's take a peek. Let's take a peek, you see. Ooh, yeah, that looks very nice, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh, see, and I love the texture of these. I love the texture because they're more like real waffles to me. I like crispy, bready waffle. Whoa.
Hot.
Yeah. Whoa is
I can
right.
tell.
Yeah. They're like,
Don't touch the side.
I know. Don't touch the side, don't touch the top.
Don't touch nothing. Yeah.
They're coming off together. Okay, you guys, I've got the batter. Look at this. This is the apple pie keto chow. So let's get this going. All right, these are going to be thicker. They're going to take a little bit longer to cook because they are thicker. And we're going to get more out of the deal too.
You'll get more.
And it'll probably pop out the sides because I probably overfilled.
That one. Maybe that one in the back.
Okay, you guys. But look at these. And what I really like about these, you guys, is you can use egg white protein powder. You can use your favorite high protein powder. You can use Equip. You can use Isopure. You know, you can use any flavors that you have. If you don't have that, you can add a little bit of beef gelatin to it as well, you guys. So make it yours. Add the protein to it though, so you get a nice high protein breakfast meal with your chaffles. So I'm going to turn this around like that and let these just sit here and rest. Let these chaffles cook, and we'll come back when the keto chow apple pie chaffles are done. Ooh, look at the steam. You could get a facial in at the same time.
Right.
Steam, yeah. Oh man, does that smell like apple pie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It smells like apple pie in here. So the steam is starting to dissipate a little bit, and you get the smell changes too. It smells more cooked, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, check it out. Let's put these this way. You guys notice I don't spray my pan. If it's a non-stick pan and it's a really good one, you really don't need to spray your pan. The cheeses that you use has enough fat in them that it should work out well. You just need to make sure you clean your pans. And actually spraying a non-stick surface can actually cause a residue sediment to build up and make it so that it's more sticky and not non-stick. Huh, Harry?
Yep.
Let's put this in. So you get more keto chow than you do with, at least I did, than I did with just using straight perfect keto collagen. So it's gonna depend on how big your scoop is, how much extra protein powder you use. But there you have it. Let me put this away. So I am gonna give us each 2 of the keto chow and 2 of the collagen ones, and we're just gonna do a taste test. And you guys, I'm telling you, these both taste delicious. They're both great ways to get your protein in. What I like about keto chow is it comes in so many different flavors. It has Redmond real salt already in it. I didn't have to add salt. I should have added some salt in the unflavored because it needs a pinch of salt otherwise. You get 1/3 your daily vitamins and minerals. Now, depending on what protein powder you use, you probably can do the same type of thing. You may need to add some extras to that. So I'm just sharing with you, but this smells heavenly. So I have got Walden Farms pancake syrup. Yes, this has sucralose in it, but you guys, this is Harry and my favorite. It's the most real maple syrup consistency and flavor for us. Sucralose does not bother us. You use whatever brand you like best. There are no keto police here, and I just want to make sure you are doing for you. If you like Chalk Zero, use Chalk Zero. If you like Lencanto, use Lencanto. If you like Walden Farms sugar-free, use Walden Farms sugar-free. That's what I'm saying. So Harry, I want you to taste the difference between the two. Okay, come on over. Here, why don't you hold the plate up so people can see?
Which one's which? I can't
This
remember.
is Keto Chow. Keto Chow is on your right, and the collagen is on your left.
Okay. I'm gonna try this collagen one first.
So tell me about it. Does it taste like apple pie? Can you taste the apple pie in it?
I had very little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the chew?
Chew is good.
Okay. How's the smell?
Smells great. Smells like maple syrup right now.
Okay, so this is the Keto Chow one.
Well, so see, that's got the flavor.
You taste more apple pie in that one?
Yeah. Oh, a lot. Yeah.
Okay. But,
In fact, it tastes more fluffier
oh, is it more fluffy?
than this one. Try it. See what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, let me do mine.
Yeah.
Here, go ahead. Go ahead and eat. I have got, okay, so I'm doing the collagen one first. And like I said, collagen, your favorite, if you add a vanilla or unflavored protein powder of your choice, it's going to have a more vanilla-y taste.
Well,
It's good every day of the week. I mean,
yeah,
it's a
it's
perfectly
fabulous.
good chocolate.
yep. It is.
I would add at least a half a teaspoon of the apple pie spice because Harry's right. I taste it, but not a lot. So let me try the Keto Chow. I like the consistency of it though. It tastes more like the consistency of a real waffle.
Right.
I love these.
No, I know. This is hands down much better to me
This-
than this, but
If you don't have
you can't
this,
get it, you can't get it, you know.
I love the Keto Chow the best. It's fluffier. Harry's right. It is a fluffier. This is the Keto Chow. This is the one with just the protein. You know, if you like yours crunchy, you can add cheese on the bottom of the grill and then on top too to get more crunch to it. There's a lot of things you can do, but I wanted to judge the side by side. This one needs more apple pie spice because I can barely taste apple pie. This has apple pie spice because we used apple pie flavored Keto Chow. It just needed just a little bit more for me, but it is absolutely delicious. Both of these are wonderful. And that way you guys can do for you. Let me check this now, Harry, because I have a feeling this is done. And Mom would be able to have Keto Chow waffles with us because it just seems to make more than just using the collagen. But like I said, you know, they are perfectly acceptable. They are very good. And if you don't have or you don't want or you can't get the Keto Chow, then find a good source of protein powder and use that instead. So let me unplug this. You guys know what that means. We got to put another Keto Chow waffle on top. Yes, we do.
Don't forget about me.
Well, this one's yours.
Oh, that.
Do you want
okay.
this one?
If we cut it in half.
Nope, that's fine.
Oh, okay, I'll take it then.
Let me do this. Let me do another picture because now that is breakfast for a king or queen. Yes, indeed. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up for the day. We are going to David and Chalice's. David He goes, Mom, can you teach me how to make your bread? And I said, sure, I can. I'll come over with it and teach you how to make it because they love it. They were buying the garbage bread from the grocery store and from Costco, and he wants to do my recipe. So I've got my recipe. I'm taking it over, got all the ingredients and everything, you guys, and I'm going to teach him how to make bread. Anyway, you guys, tomorrow is a lean meat, high protein day. Limit your added fat, no dairy. Maximum total grams of carbs is 10. Maximum total grams of fat is 30, and take a walk. Anyway, you guys, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell for notification. Give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Hey! My food's gone! Where's my coffee? Ah!